equally tough stand by the Prime Minister as the Prime Minister met with officials to discuss the Indus Waters Treaty. His message, blood and water can't flow together, with immediate decisions of the Indus Water Commission talks being suspended and action on stalled water projects. However, importantly, depending on the Pakistan response, Indian sources have told NDTV that no option is ruled out.
The Prime Minister's message to officials, blood and water cannot flow at the same time. Right next to where 18 soldiers were killed by Pakistan-backed terrorists flows the Jhelum. Today, in a calculated move, Delhi has decided to take a new look at the 1960 Indus Water Treaty, with water as a potent weapon. The Indus Water Treaty allows India to use these three rivers, the Satluj, Ravi and Beas, which flow from India to Pakistan. And Pakistan, the Indus, CHENAB and Jhelum, the three western rivers. Basically, Pakistan gets to use 80% of the water of these western rivers and India is entitled to 20%. The treaty, the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly has said for years, is patently unfair because it gives Pakistan more rights over waters that flow through the state. Now, for the first time in 30 years, the Prime Minister has cleared expediting the building of 3 dams on the CHENAB and complete the TULBUL irrigation project, which was suspended by India in 1987. Also, the government will set up a task force to examine how these rivers can be used more for India. And the India-Pakistan Water Commission meetings stand suspended. No talks during terror. India currently uses barely 20% of its quota of the 3 rivers and will now use this water for irrigation and hydropower, a move that will reduce water to Pakistan.
Well, in any potential water war between India and Pakistan, India also has to factor in Pakistan's closest ally, China. And as you can see here, China itself has played a lot of water games with India over the years, particularly with the Brahmaputra River. But when senior officials were asked today about whether they were concerned about the China factor, they dismissed it, saying China had nothing to do with the Indus Waters Treaty.
I am very glad to hear that we have decided that the Indus Water Commission will not function until Pakistan stops terrorism.
दिन भर जुमलाबाजी, घोषणाएं, भाषण और बड़े-बड़े शब्दों का प्रयोग के अलावा ठोस कार्य और उपलब्धि होनी चाहिए.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi's message is simple and clear. Using development as a theme, he's promising development in the sensitive state of Jammu and Kashmir, effectively using the water of the rivers meant for Pakistan. With camera person Narendra and Nidhi Razdan, Sunil Prabhu, NDTV.